The SIWT Discord bot consists of three parts. Obviously, there is your own personal Discord server, and secondly, there's the actual bot, and then thirdly, there is the UI that is required for your users to interact with their Tezos wallets. So let's take it from the top, start with the server. As you can see here, I have just created a completely new server. Nothing special, just the default stuff. You'll notice that I'm the only user currently in the server, so it's a great starting point. The next thing that we want to do is actually create a Discord application. And to do that, we want to go to the Discord developer portal and click New Application. So let's stay on topic, call it Tezos TezDev, click Create, and it will have created a new application for us. Let's click Bot, because that's where we want our to set up our gateway intents. Let's turn them all on. Perfect, save changes. That's it. For now, this is all we need to do. So let's go and look at some code. This is just a git pull of the SIWT repository. A look at the Discord package inside the packages folder, and you'll find a .env.example there. So let's copy and paste that and rename it to .env. This file will contain all the variables that we need to successfully run the bot, and it starts with a Discord token. The Discord token will be the token that you can find here on under build a bot and then token. So to get a new one, we click reset token. Yes, let's do it, and it will give us a new token. We say copy, and then right here we will paste it, and that's it. The dap URL is the URL of the application that you'll want to show in the message that has to be signed by the user. So for us, let's just call that localhost for now. And then next up, we've got the app URL. That is the URL of where you'll be hosting your UI. So given that we'll be running this locally, this will be localhost, and for us that will be port 4200. SQL path and port can stay empty for now. That is given that we'll be using the defaults for that. Okay, so that's all we need to do. Let's see if we can get this going. To do that, we do npx nx serve discord, and that will start running our bot locally. You'll see that the API is already running on port 3000. In the meantime, it's signing into Discord, and there we go, ready, logged in as SIWT into Discord. So that all went well. The next step would be to add our server to, or to add the bot to our server. So to do that, we want to create an invite link. To do that, we go to OAuth2 in the developer portal, click URL generator, and tell it that we want to create an invite link for a bot with administrator privileges. Let's say copy and visit that link. Okay, perfect. So we have, do we want to add SIWT TestDev bot to SIWT server? Yes, we do. Administrator privileges, yes, please. Authorize. Are you human? Well, last time I checked at least. There we go. And we've been added to the server. Okay, so let's turn this off, go back to our server, and you'll see, yeah, you made it. SIWT TestDev is now part of the server. You'll see here we've got the bot user added, and we have a new verification channel that is added to our server. There's a verify button. Let's not click that just yet because we haven't actually set up our UI yet, which is something that we want to do first. But even before that, the only way that this is actually interesting is that we also have some private channels. So let's create a private channel. For the sake of things, let's call it private. Say that it's a private channel, click next, and then it will ask us what requirements are have to be met before users can visit or see the private channel, and you'll see that there's a verified role that's now available. That was added by the bot automatically, so we can say anybody with a verified role can view this channel. Cool, let's create it. Perfect. Oh, I looks like I accidentally pressed twice. Okay, so we've got a private channel and a general channel. Cool, time to set up the UI. In the same way as we just went to the Discord package, there's also a Discord bot UI package with also a .env.example that we're going to copy paste and call .env. It has an application URL that should be that should have the same value as our DAP URL in the discord.env, and then we have the API URL on where the Discord bot's running. So to make sure that we don't get any hiccups, let's tunnel this quickly and use the URL of our tunnel. There we go. And that should be enough to run our UI. So same way, let's run Discord bot UI and let's check. Okay, you see here, this is now running on localhost 4200, and if we visit the page, just kind of like a simple page saying sign in with Tezos and what to expect. But for now, there's nothing really to interact with or anything. So let's go back to our server and see, click verify. Okay, so the verification process has now started, and let's say let's go. And then we actually go back to the same page as we just saw, but right now we actually see our user and a button that allows us to verify. But before we click this button, we haven't actually set up anything yet that, or I haven't set up any rules yet that will check, will know if a user should be verified, yes or no. So let's quickly dive back into the code, go into Discord config, and find the access control query. If we look at the access control query right now, on line 16, you'll see that we are checking for an XTZ balance that is greater or equal than on line 17 and 0 on line 18. So anybody with an XTZ balance, or basically anybody with a valid wallet, would get access to our Discord server, which for this demo is perfectly fine. But there are many other options that you can have in this access control query. And just to kind of experiment with that a little bit, you can visit SIWT.xyz. It will have a nice little generator form that allows you to experiment with these access control queries. But for us right now, an XTZ balance greater or equal than 0 is perfectly fine. So let's see if we can verify. As soon as we click verify, it will try and connect with my Temple wallet. Let's say Bob can get access. We connect. It will require us to sign our message. Let's click sign. Okay, all right, verification complete. We can return to Discord, close this tab, so let's do that. We close the tab, we go back to Discord, and we'll notice that we have a message from a private message from the bot that says, congratulations, you are now verified and have access to private channels. That is great, that's exactly what we wanted. And if we see here on my Discord user, we'll notice that our color has changed and we now have the actual verified role. So that's all it takes to get your Discord bot set up.